on this moment calendar seems very needed. It's just being pushed again at Saturday to August 2025. I'm trying again to English speech for international bilingual. I want to say hi to Alien Family International. I already got your contact as Supreme for committee appointment. This kinda near for about that actually. I'm kinda lazy. I mean, just want to report. Seems rather joking here. I got contact very crowd again and again until this moment calendar. So about my information on this calendar, we got contact say suspect identity already blunder actually. Seems want to make statement but through method supernatural actually. Seems international already agree about this progress actually. Loving. The guy information say Alien Farm International definitive made conference from International 666 on discovery me by my speech also. That need to be confirmations back again by Alien Family Friendship Connections on the progress also. I'll keep support for Alien Family actually, but just crowd definitely being disturbed for me. Contact body supernatural. Want to say international include as particular also for status suspect on this progress. Seems since last night also we got these confirmations for being report as particular meaning. We're trying very hard in here to make simple for about my word, because also context say I own a little bit for English speech also. That need to be compared for about my speech actually. Kind of needed for simple actually. I got contact TRIPLESIX by my claim also still being doubted for meeting also to take over about the project committee actually from me, but I'm definitely rejected that. And I got contact Alien Farm International, definitely make conference with International 666 on discovery. Need to be heard for that. For Alien Farm status as Supreme Committee, that's already been agreed by countries, or meaning also include alien Francis humans on this progress. Context chasing about that also. International ignoring about suspect actually. Just want to escape from responsibility international 666 on discovering reason also nonsense struggling international 666 on discovering on these progress also. But I got contact I still being trust actually because this method supernatural definitely is similar with my claim. Zone indigo actually. No need to be hurry for make trouble about that. This can be anticipated actually, but not very explained about our restrictions made it also because about the situations actually. For example also for about my ordinary I got confirmation still being doubt for made responsible about my life also, but I still being chased for particular actually. I got confirmations Alien Farm International still capable for this conference actually. I mean they may report also through this moment recording conference. This case based context also kind of explain about faith also or meaning also about religions. Go pentagram Satan. Context Alien Farm International already being conversations, being friends on this progress to explain about that. Case human commanding goes to grave, human meets with alibi also about international 666 on the discovery. Just being struck, being intimidated also because I own explanations non-comprehensive on my internet. I got context suspect actually will change their situations, their status actually as investigator also. With that I'm being dumped. Context I'm actually on a problem by my indigo actually, not kind of real for about my case also, meaning where I contact Islam International still believe for about my internet, my progress still being monitored and conversations happen also through delegations, even that also made factions or non-match relations actually to contact supernatural method with me actually. This kind of intimidations for me for about these progress actually. Okay, I already made my radio jockey for meaning also I still insist about my reward money. That project definitely goes to about my claim discovery numbering of peoples. We got confirmations. Alien Farm International need to be conference sustainable by me for their status actually chairman or in charge to make signature for stamp or register TRIPLESIX on this world. That's meaning also about my claim discovery number of people being committed independence international actually. Even there's also still friendships for countries, collegial or commitment case. I got confirmations about that also until this moment calendar. It takes Alien Farm International definitive sound to everybody here. That's on deal for about this case actually. And there's also about interest also to become fans club or about status include committee the Alien Farm International. Okay, supernatural him commanding goes in grief. My context say actually this already made secte on international to countries for adopting about religions also and also about gods. Confirmations say literally 666 on discovery need to be promoted for about the appointment actually. So can be explained the situations actually general for religions actually, and say about case supernatural human commanding those in grief. Alien family RIVALIAN. I believe suspect still progress, even seems very sweet for their identity, meaning also want to be chased, but I get contact still about local neighborhood Indonesia country actually. Perhaps that's for the first beginning start. But about the colleague also, the situation is kind of criminal by law actually. Alien Farm International already being conversations context with Islam countries also, through Middle Asia, Arab countries, and definitive match, but still need to be sustained for medical confirmations until the moment they TRIPLESIX as the code also for about the rendezvous meet actually between Islam International and also America, or meaning also about this case actually. Kinda confusing for status suspect him in which the countries. Alien Farm regards. Alien Farm status RIVALIAN to him in commanding those on this day. I got contact for about my vision also, include as considerance also to perfecting about these conversations on international. Alien family still alibi for made the mainstream, or meaning also about the thesis actually. It takes very many reasons actually So about this experience actually to ordinary people, each others, and already being sampled by an RE666 marker scarfing. But kind of blunder actually, because they left behind about suspect actually with their continued status also on Kuliga for now also. Science also white-skinned peoples. There's already been confirmations to me actually on status particular, not kind of institutions actually, and still being chased for about their interest also by international involved to the community's comeback suspect. That's meaning by an RD666 on the scarfing. Local human beings from Asia also, or about the RD666 on the scarfing also, on local domiciliary address, namely one corner. Got confirmations actually all of this experience dominant already being understand actually. This kind of data actually that's complete for photo in names each other's for suspect meaning also. No need to be dubbed anymore actually. But being blunder can take actually for next investigations. Actually these syndicate include also international context, they kind of match for this coincidence for being meet each others through these moments coincidence and take as similar with that. They're definitive on background similar each others, criminal world or sabotager actually. They're actually on report on police office through counties also. The basic domicile address actually, and meaning also to about suspect from Indonesia country also with them. This also one pointer important to be comprehended for filing about Internet RE666 on the scarfing claim case on the progress. Definitive status pioneer for the existence case since 2008, and definitive still insist for the reward money or meaning also on project after all. I'm in contact say this actually kinda comprehensive for being understand by religions also through their delegations domicile charters also. That's meaning also for example about the country of Israel and also Arab Islam International. We kind of posted for about these situations progress. He kind of explained a bit about gods and also religions. It takes Alien Farm International with their delegations names charters. Definitely being shocked, being adored, because this moment improvement together actually kind of cool for public actually, and still being interest for ambitious or obsessions among peoples. Got confirmations for about that actually want to be anticipated by Alien Farm himself. That's why also Alien Farm International contacting say they want to become independence committee actually so it can be neutral and stay on track for the appointment journey on this millennium. 666 money logo alien family, which meaning also alien family are on Stockholm for their decorations Moment Day also. Only being conversations can take say, but kind of hinder after International 666 one could discover being arrival on this day. Say the United States, America, domicile address also. For example, also city of 666 on America could take say alien family residence. Then which town or 666 route and take say actually stay like this, but kinda absurd, actually not very clear. I mean, for contact on my own. I will get contact, okay, but seems being confused. Confirmation saying even for that also 666 still being interest actually by international kind of obsessions, and definitely for the Mr. Fat by international 666 one discovering ko pentagram Sultan, ko Holy Spirit destiny, ko Islam, ko nationality Rim Galactica. Still mystery, but already been busted by this moment improvement actually. Coincidence context saying we just meet for about the moment numbering of variables on this case. Actually still being concerned actually, because also include definitions to Sharia Islam Israeli on this day, Arab countries and also country of Israel. Got confirmations say actually frictions after that. This already include for about Hindu also, and also Buddha or India also for religions, confirmations, religions there. Even that include also to Iran country context, not just about Islam there. Actually include also about China peoples or India also. So can please also for the ambitious. I'm not very clear, okay, but still concerned for about my neighborhood. Meanwhile also about that, this is about suspect activity. They're kind of operating about supernatural on my locale. Actually, they contact fairy sounds since last night. We just become on this morning, evening, and being pushed to make conference also about them. During also about my new contact also on this. I mean, it's kind of variable, but context say I'm actually being coordinate, being accurate actually by police also. Forgot the information's contact actually, not kind of bluff for that, and definitely can be trust to be conference on my internet. These confirmations also say 6661 discovering definitely being trust, meaning also going to be efficient actually. For about international agenda also to TRIPLESIX, because my TRIPLESIX already write on directions for the explanations or meaning also claim discovery numerical variables. Definitive actually being backup context by police actually. All scumbag will be chased. International going to match for alien farm international, because also this phenomena wonderful, definitive already evidence for us actually, not just kind of particular experience that's been claimed on internet without alibi or next continue. This kind of about country also, or meaning also for reform the situations of mass actually. The kind of trouble that already being found through this moment progress actually still can be fixed actually by our resolutions through this moment case or connections contact each other. Therefore, about the next agenda, Nationalitarium Galactica or alien family made conversation about interplanet, planet Mars, or next from Mars also. And they say that's include also, but not kind of Houdini for the moment day. It's going to about TRIPLESIX actually for the starting point begin actually. Already being attentions and also being increased, being take over, meaning still need to conference. Say Alien Farm International want to take over the status supreme for the committee appointment, because also their background definitive alibi for the code MILENIUM case supernatural since Pentagon on Elvis Presley, and also about alien family court before Europa on Europe also. Alien family kind of alibi for the progress taking over. There's also about first step explanations again since century to century age, but about the connections family alien with angels, and also about satans also want to perfecting and take say that sustain okay kind of step the future. Got Nationalitarium Galactica. Take say already match already near we claim into the ID 666 on discovery, meaning just need to little perfecting for next comprehensive actually, but not very disturbing for about the claim on internet actually. Alien Farm International, that's for premier, going to be chairman for the appointment my logo 666 as ticket also for next appointment Nationalitarium planet Mars, or meaning also alien family going to be right among social ordinary until the moment future also national planet Mars. I got these confirmations chasing about investigations, zone, contact, body, supernatural happening from my already about my neighborhood, or this contact actually include also my government. They say I'm just being bluffed actually, but that's kind of chasing actually by confirmations international on this Mama meeting. I need to be improved. Context say also about that, because this kind of lie also not very trust for the responsible situations. Zones, method, supernatural happening, but being commitment actually is kind of particular and international. Got confirmations that will be efficient. Definitely this just for our record, for first step also to become our background, or meaning also consensus acclamations for case resolutions also going to be happen actually. Internet 666 ko discovering alibi actually context going to be perfecting by conversation with Alien Farm International. I just been intimidated also for about my money reward. Not kind of simple to be come through actually. My context say I own chance actually conversation already made on Jakarta, but about my parents also kind of stood home actually for about the monumental status also, similar with my internet conference, not kind of different actually. And also about Jakarta community social that made activity supernatural contact also. Say I'm definitely on follow for ownership project actually BRI 666, and include also title USU for the last minute contact. I'm definitely being welcome on my campus actually, not Sumatra University or USU, but still kind of method contact supernatural also again. Okay, I'm still being intimidated since last night. Okay, during about that also context international actually being supported also by Islam International, going to be commitment for the existence in my logo 666 Alien Family Committee or ownership status, and that's going to be matched also with my status as Stockholm also, meaning also I own options for alternative money reward, but still need to be trust, still need to be wait for rest of my life. Again, I got my 22 trillion rupiah context similar with that, but suddenly say also that it kind of impossible actually, because being argumentations being hooked by some peoples, or kind of blunder for about these appellations case progress actually by peoples. We gotta contact this moment also for remark again status Indonesia country definitive exists for their declaration since the historical actually. But about also my parents as the monumental part of that also Indonesia country. There is moment case improvements together. Indonesia own reject actually for their existence and still being concerned for about the Inter 666 one could discover meaning project also by Indonesia country. That's going to about my parents also. So about also international connections Indonesia America also. Or for another direction also about Arab Indonesia also. And take example also for about dinar. You can also Bank Indonesia, Arab Indonesia, or about Bitcoin America. For rupiah also, meaning connections between Indonesia and America. And even my parents, and also about this moment situation improvements Indonesia National Republic context only include the trust peoples actually Kaliga for me in Jakarta and also international Indonesia on this day. For meaning also about my claim discovery numbering of peoples and also about the situations progress case identifying status identity suspect actually through countries. But about probability want to eliminate Indonesia country existence as self-national independence. That's already made declaration since was to be actually. Okay. Meanwhile also about that still prima donna for about Alien Family International. This actually being holistic, being comprehensive for about alien family capability, but about the case status alive actually or international conversations more deep to about knowing supernatural on nature or universal actually. More than Houdini or David Copperfield. Context Alien Farm International being prima donna. Definitive I would agree. Include also Islam International for resizements. Alien Family status supreme for appointment decorations. TRIPLESIX on this day or through this millennium. Ko Holy Spirit Destiny, ko Pentagram Satan, ko Pentagon, ko Islam, ko Arab, ko Israel, ko Israel, etc. Alien Family going to own safe lease international for their speech, also politics and also national sky estate, planet Mars, or about Ethereum dialectica for the identity also. A God that can take all, okay, on one packet on this calendar also. Even I still need to resume again, so this moment can be durations for us actually. Okay, this kind of troublemaker also got disturbed actually, being intimidated actually since this morning also. Seems there is ambitious among legal, meaning also international, mark this case actually as subjective actually. Particular charters for meaning also so countries for status also about business or want to make sabotage for the appointment TRIPLESIX the island family committee actually. Still unclear about that. Okay, I already made the report also on this moment minute as part of segment situations can happening. This confirmation say suspect actually being a blunder again for my understand actually. There are actually already universals, friendships, connections, internet global. That's not meaning also just about my local domicile, town Medan. Even that's already been claimed by me, include also Jakarta for the connections, colleague also. You got contact. They actually already match for the trust each other, start to suspect together for bluffing into the RD666 on discovery. Say asking people actually already take over for status as similar also suspect with local peoples, and that's meaning also Islam community. I'm not very clear actually. Is that about international Islam for Arab countries, or meaning also just local my domicile address, the Jakarta? Want to block my confirmations international friendship Islam also. Seems very blunder, similar with that also, meaning got confirmations that's actually directions to blocking my internet secret monetary world, not going to responsibly, but I'm not very sure. I'm kind of optimistic actually because for one meaning I'm definitely being proved in here. This is just about zones criminal happening, supernatural. I'm being blamed because about my documentary courtesy. That's also my context not kind of enough actually for about the quota actually. That's documentary into the RD666 one could discover really need to be filled again, but I'm not kind of trust for me because the situations progress already being busted by suspect. That's also need to be considered. How can I make next taking video for documentary? Meanwhile also already being known by local suspect on my town, or meaning also in the moment happening. I'm kinda sustained on internet, and these contacts supernatural also already being busted by them. Definitely they're watching for these progress experience contact supernatural friendships of us. But I'm not kinda make push for about that. I will see for the situations and progress if that's possible for take video. I'll make it, okay. But I believe my documentary, my courtesy video on YouTube already enough for the quota actually. That's already representative. That can be delegate for what I mean about this case also. That's also being covered by another video on internet. I just take for tip about them. The video also being included with my internet actually. That need to be tolerant because also about court actually allowed for that actually. Not rejecting that actually. That's actually alibi, and because our case actually we kinda push for that, not very available for made the situations actually for covering alibi by self-documented courtesy. Okay, I hope my TOEFL can be delegate about my explanations, can be simple for being understand also, okay? Because context I need to share about my experience also on this calendar. That's for chasing about my 22 trillion rupiah also. Context kind of stock home needed by me actually, and definitely if I'm not being responsible even just for a little money for my situation actually. That contact also being received by me since last night. This already in one packet for about 2008 until 2025. Context still similar peoples actually, not kind of different among us actually. 2008 until 2025. For the story also still similar, still match with claim internet RD666 on discovering. Not kind of far away for being understands by us. I still can be helped. I mean, context say I'm available for being support actually. And that's being charged also by Alien Farm International responsible. Context going to be conversations, going to be forum by leadership Alien Family for the call each others also for about basic case MILENIUM, human commanding goods to engrave. Actually also first step for the appointment meet for about angels also and satans also going to be explained, or about national time for republic also there. Context as one packet for about my case, people's case, what about this experience actually together. Okay, that's again on this moment calendar. I hope kind of available for being continued, because also we kind of match context all the friendships actually, even the Middle Asia still war between Iran and country of Israel. Context can be understand actually, and definitely status delegations for countries also, but about people's own experience is similar also. We claim the 9666 on the discovering. Okay, that's all. I want to say thank you very much to people on international. I'm definitely being intimidated in here, but I hope we can be right each other, because I believe we still in love for our trust to our ordinary actually. I already seen 2008, okay, until this year 2025. I'll keep support Alien Farm International, that's also. Even also I still insist for about my money. I believe that can be arranged also because there is many time for make it happen actually to future. Want to say thank you very much to Alien family, and also I'll keep patience, meaning I'll keep waiting for this progress. Okay, I'll continue next. I'll close for a while. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, I'll keep consistent, okay, for my conference. Islam say on my ear that meaning also istiqomah. That's consistent for explain the word also. Shalom Christiani, Om Swantiasu, Bodhisatya. As you know, I'm not bluffing in here, okay? I hope you can be understand each other. See you again. Yeah, okay, it's still happening, okay? That's what I mean. I love you, thank you very much. I want to apologize for about my English stupid. See you again. Hope can be arranged, okay, for about my money.